What's up guys, I'm Tyrell, I'm a filmmaker from East London, and here are my 5 top tips for filming content from your phone. Tip 1, determine whether you're filming your content horizontally or vertically. One isn't necessarily better than the other, and I know a lot of traditional filmmakers will tell you always film in this way, in this format. Major films, television shows, they all film in this horizontal format. This is content for the social media generation. If you're consuming content, say from Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, you're actually gonna wanna make your content fill that phone screen. Determine which avenue you wanna go down, what audience you wanna hit more. It's just 2 different ways of consuming content. Tip 2, framing and composition. Depending on what you're filming, learn the shots that are appropriate to that style. There are general rules of thumb when it comes to certain types of films. If you're filming more of an action piece, you're gonna wanna film a little bit further away. You wanna get the action, you wanna get the hands and the body moving. If it's a more dramatic piece and you wanna get a really deep, sensitive shot, you might want to come a little bit closer to here, get a nice little facial expression, get that single tear coming down someone's face. It's really important, and it really helps just establish what kind of film you're making. Get your lighting right. Most camera phones typically have an inbuilt sensor in the cameras. What the inbuilt sensor is doing, it actually determines what in shot is really well lit and what is pretty dark. And what it tries to do is it tries to overcompensate and help your shot, and it naturally tries to fix things that you might not have full control over. Best way to not deal with any of that stuff is literally just to get yourself in a good lighting condition. I recommend literally just filming during the daytime, maybe next to a window or just outdoors in general. The sun and the sky is your best friend. Tip number 4 is sound. Most phones, as they upgrade, so the microphones get better, they don't usually match up to how good the cameras get. Now saying that, I'm filming from a Samsung right now and you can hear me quite fine, right? That's because I'm sat quite close to the camera. When I'm over here, I'm talking at the exact same tone and volume I was when I was talking right there in front of you. Another key sound tip in general to kind of think about, make sure that nothing in the room is switched on. No radiators, no TV screens. All of those little humming sounds that your brain just kind of accepts as just a part of the room that you wouldn't really pick up on in film. Trust me, the camera picks up on it. Microphones in the phone aren't perfect, but they will pick up the really annoying little things that can sometimes make or break your piece. Final tip is going to be the editing. Now, editing is kind of a to each his own sort of process. If you are a bit more of an experienced editor and you have things like Premiere Pro, Final Cut, and things like that, I'm not going to be the one to tell you that one is specifically better than the other, because I think they all have their values depending on what content you're making. Beginner level of editing, then yeah, things like iMovie and Windows Movie Maker are also fine. They have the basic principles that you need. Literally just cut and place on a timeline. Generally, filming from your phone and editing from your phone is not easy, even for the most experienced editors. So trust me, keep things as simple as you can and you're still gonna get a really nice piece.